Yeah, number one, we want to play fast. We want our guys to take shots. We want to play fast every single play. We want to swarm to the football. Number two, we want to be physical. We want to be stout at the point of attack. We want to stop the run. We want to try to make people one-dimensional. We want to try to stay ahead of the sticks every play. But if we play physical and we play fast, that's what the DNA of our defense has to be.
What's up, guys? Welcome to MDTV. Canes all day. If you're rocking with you, then you know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button so you never miss out on a video. And big shout out to the Kane gang. Shout out to the returning members, and we've had several sign-ups over the past couple days. I appreciate you. If you too want to get signed up with the Kane gang, with the YouTube membership, just click the link in the pinned comment. When this video started off, you heard the voice of your new defensive coordinator, Corey Hetherman. Minnesota defensive coordinator Corey Hetherman has resigned and is taking the Miami defensive coordinator job, sources confirmed to ESPN. All right, so let's talk about this defensive coordinator hire. The first thing people ask me is this a good or bad hire? And the first thing I say is, I don't know. I truly do not know. If you would have asked me yesterday, who is Corey Hetherman, I probably would have told you I don't know, because that's not a name that gets thrown around a lot. But in Mario Cristobal fashion, he hires somebody that nobody else was thinking about, and it's Corey Hetherman. Now, I do know Minnesota's defense was 5th overall in total yards last year. I do know he was hired to fix Minnesota's defense, fixed it in 1 year. He got a contract extension, a bigger buyout, and then Miami came and said, we're bringing you over here. I do know that. I do know he's coached under Kurt Cignetti, head coach of Indiana, and Greciano. Those are the things that I do know about him. But I'm not going to sit here on the day that it's announced and tell you this is a home run hire. And I'm not going to sit here and say you should cry and be mad about the hire. I've heard people say this is a terrible hire. And I'm like, how do you know? We don't know until this guy goes into camps, gets our players that we have on this roster, puts them in his system, and then the games are played on Saturday. I always stand by this. It's okay to like what a defensive coordinator, or offensive coordinator, or a head coach says when they're hired. It's okay to say, oh, I like that guy. But when you're deciding if it's a good or bad hire, you don't know until they get on that football field. Because I've seen plenty of guys, hell, let's talk about it. Kevin Steele was the first defensive coordinator that Mario hired. And everybody said, including me, when I say everybody, I include myself as well. Kevin Steele, he's a veteran in the SEC. He's going to come in here. What a big name in college football. He didn't last a full year, and the defense was terrible. Then we go and get a Lance Guidry. Oh, man, a Louisiana guy. I like the way he talking. Oh, man, Tulane was about to hire him, and then he came over here. We liked what he did the first year, and then the second year, it all went down. So what I will tell you guys is just keep an open mind. Take a look at who he is. It's okay to like or dislike the hire. But to say if it's a good or bad hire, we won't know until a couple years from now. So my initial reaction to this was interesting. That's what I said. I said interesting because this is a guy who I didn't know a lot about. So we could take a look at, right? Corey was named the University of Minnesota defensive coordinator and linebackers coach in 2024. Prior to joining Minnesota, he spent the previous seasons as the linebacker coach at Rutgers. That's when he was with Greciano. Before that, he was a defensive coordinator at James Madison. And he also was named the AFC/FCS Assistant Coach of the Year in 2021. Okay. At Rutgers, Hetherman took over an inexperienced unit that had 7 combined career starts prior to his arrival before 2022. That year, the defense improved to allowing 46.7 fewer yards per game. Now, from what I've been told about this guy, every place he's went, he's made the defense better. And I think that's what you look for, right? Because let's say, everybody throws out the names. I'll tell you this. I thought I wanted us to hire a head coach defensive coordinator, a defensive coordinator that had head coaching experience. That way he can bounce things off of Mario and things like that. That's what I was going for. Some people wanted a young and up-and-coming defensive coordinator. If you were in the young and up-and-coming, this is the hire that you probably – one of the hires that you were looking for, right? You can see his experience here, coach quarterbacks, offensive coordinator. He spent a lot of time in Europe, offensive coordinator, grad assistant. Then in 2009, he started teaching outside linebackers. 2010 outside linebackers. He coached offense and defense into where he got to Maine. He coached a defensive line, then defensive coordinator, then defensive ends. So I like that he has experience throughout the front seven as well, okay? Guys, you got to let me know what you think about this hire. Right now, when you look at what he did at Minnesota, it was impressive. Their defense definitely improved. And I'm telling you right now, if he can't come to Miami and improve this defense, then I don't know, because we were this defense was horrific last year. So if you're a defensive coordinator, you love this job, because I honestly believe you only can go up from here on defense. We will see. What do you think about this hire? Let me know in the comments.